Hey guys, welcome back to week 14 of the Outlook. Actually, no, because I didn't start doing the Outlooks when I first started in it. Anyways, never mind. Welcome back to a new weekly Outlook. So, this week there's a few subs that I've lined up, which I want to show. And obviously, I'm going to perform the new methods of trading them. Not trading them, more like managing them and that kind of stuff. But should be good, should be fun, should be profitable, should be less stress, should be all of the above. But let's get into it. So, Aussie dollar, US dollar, we already know that it's broken the downtrend structure, making an uptrend leg right now. However, for the past, it's August now, isn't it? Month, it's been consolidating, right? And losing the strong upward movement that it had in the past. That's kind of slowed down very much. So the momentum is gone. And especially around this level, there's a lot of resistance. Now, when I go into the lower time frames and just even looking over here, it seems like the Wyckoff schematics is playing out, right? Especially the distribution I can see happening, which is interesting. And it's something that I've been learning. I can see it physically happening in front of me right now, in front of my eyes. So I want to see how that goes. I still don't know how and when to take entries, but most likely I will enter upon the break below the supports over here. Maybe there could be entries to take around here as well. Let's see. I'm going to look into the schematic a little bit more, just research that a little bit more. But definitely upon a break of this, if it was to go any lower, I feel like upon a break and retest of this, the momentum will be quite strong and push it lower. Moving on, Euro USD. Somewhat similar concept to the Aussie dollar US dollar, right? Price was making a strong bullish move up, then it started to consolidate between this sort of range box over here. You could potentially say that is, the up thrust after distribution section over there. Literally waiting for a break below this and come low. I still don't know the full terms and stuff exactly. I'm still very new to it, but I know briefly what's going on over here. So I'm just trying to piece things together and see. But generally as well, I would be trading a break below support and resistance of what do you call it? A range box. So it'll be nice to take a short over here. It would. Sorry, governor. I don't know why I said it like that. My bad. All right. Anyways, USD CAD is interesting. So it's made a third touch on the trend line over here, and its uptrend on the weekly is quite clear to see. So on daily, it's been coming down, 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 and seems to have found a bit of support over here. Right, this trend line, although it is, a candle did try to push past it and broke it. The candles that followed after it haven't closed past it. So it doesn't necessarily suggest that the trend line is broken. It would just be a false break, and price may bounce off of this level and continue further up. And that's the trade I'm looking to trade, right? So I'll probably take a very tight entry trade over here, tight stop loss, right? Hopefully just catch it on this 1.3150 level or roundabouts. Probably place a 30 pip. Probably place a 30 pip stop loss on it and take a long on that one. Right, and then obviously scale in and have new entries and whatnot after. GPAUD, interesting. This is also in an uptrend, right? On the weekly, on daily, it was clear to see the retracement for the past swing that just happened, and now price seems to have reversed. Well, it looks to be making a reversal and going to the upside. For a while, I've been waiting for this resistance level to be broken, and that is still the plan. So as soon as that is broken, that's when I'm going to be taking a short, taking a long, and take this higher. Simples. GP Chef, I'm looking for shorts on this one because on the weekly it's in a downtrend. Over here as well, when it's made the retracement, it's kind of just consolidating along this level for a very, very long time, right? A couple of months now. And even within that, sorry. Even within that, it's making like its own ranges, most recently as well over here. So simply, if price was to break below this level of support, I may take it down towards this level over here. Yeah, let's see. And then, if it was to break below this, then take it further lower. But yeah, this is one trade I do want to try get into. I feel like, at least on an intraday kind of level, I can bank something on this. GPUs, I don't really see much. I mean, it's currently at a level of past like resistance over here, quite strong resistance around this sort of level, and it's just been like, a bit of choppiness over here. Prices does not know what it wants to do. So I'm anticipating it to come lower. I just want to see it break below this support level over here and then do what I see fit to do in the market. Most likely I'm going to short this. I don't have an intent to long this right now because, especially if I shoot the weekly, it's a very strong level of like resistance over here, right? Where price, okay, yes, it's like, broken past it, but the following candles always make sure that the price comes back lower, right? And most of the time it's just, wicks struggling, price is struggling to actually even close above it, I feel like it's more of the same story maybe right now as well. So I'll be looking to short this, especially this candle over here as well, right? Price tried to make a bullish move, and nope. The bears weren't having it. Sorry, that was a wrong pause. The bears weren't having it, and they brought it straight back down over there, back to where it started for the week. Let's go to Euro JPY. It's interesting. The downtrend structure is broken, uptrend has started. This is the previous high, you can say. Price has come and shown a retest of that. It'd be nice if price could come down lower and show a retest off of this key level over here because, that price level over here, that's had, a few more touches as well. So that's what I'm trying to see. And after that, I would suspect price to be pushing up. Reason being, there's obviously uptrend structure forming over here, and if it was to reject off of this level, it means it's not broken this previous high low either. So what's going to follow is a higher high to push it further up, and that'd be a nice uptrend, nice buy trade to take. GJ is interesting, right? Obviously, it's in a downtrend on the weekly and whatnot. That's easy to see. And over here as well, it's made a retracement upwards. And the last candle is pretty much, engulfed all these past candles over here, suggesting that price could come lower. What I want to wait for is a break of this level of support over here. Sorry. Break of the level of support over here because recently price failed to actually close further below this, right? Price was always playing above it. So if price breaks below this, gives us a retest, I will be shorting that to this level over here. Nice and simple stuff. UJ, I'll be real, I don't really see much. It's yeah, the structure and stuff, I don't know, it's all kinds of madness. Like sometimes like you can see like a downtrend, but then you're like, oh shit, maybe it's an uptrend. But honestly, if anyone knows what the fuck is going on with this, like help, please. All right, Euro GBP, interesting. This one hurt me on last week, so hoping to get some revenge. Actually, no, very bad. Don't do that. Stop. Don't revenge trade. I'm glad I stopped myself. I'm glad, but I feel like there could be things lining up for this. So basically, we all know it's in a long-term range box, right? What I see though is for the past couple of months, uptrend structure seems to be forming over here. With most recently, there seems to be like an equal highs, I guess you can call it over here, right? I wouldn't necessarily go and call it a lower high, right? It's pretty similar to me, and this rejection over here is also, you know, stayed above this higher low, right? So the trend hasn't necessarily switched. For me to call it downtrend, for it to be, the structure has not really changed for me to be calling it, you know, it's changed trend into a downtrend, right? Another thing is this trend line that we have going on over here, that hasn't been broken convincingly, right? This was the breakout candle, you can say, but the candles after this literally failed to, you know, for a very long time, have failed to close further past this, maybe just by like a pip, but that's more or less, you know, closing in the same place, right? Even this past candle over here that came down very much past this level of support, but it's returned back into that space. I feel like that's a sign for me to enter for a long, right? It's a false breakout of the trend line, rejection of the support, the uptrend structure still stands. That's good enough confirmations for me to enter along on this. What I'll do is I'll wait for price to play out tonight, obviously. I would like to see and also look, you can see a bit of manipulation going on over here as well, right? Price made a few candles over here, and then within one candle, bullish engulfing, bang, it's back in there. What I do want to see though is for price to come lower, maybe retest this area over here one time, and then take it higher. But yeah, that's my outlook for this week. I hope you guys could follow. I hope that is useful. If there's anything else you guys want me to include or do in a different way, please let me know in the comments, DMs, whatever. And yeah, that's it for me for now. I hope you guys have a good, profitable, blessed trading week ahead. All right, peace.